Hello everyone, and this is my sketchbook tour, my Prina sketchbook. And this is my Prina sketchbook. It's pretty much like a small vertical sketchbook. It's kind of like a small version of the two color sketchbook. And I decided to record this a little early because it turns out that the sketchbook only has 50 pages. And there are pages to it. It's like a 3-color sketchbook. So there's some sketchbook paper that's black and like brown, like sandpaper colored. That's probably used specifically for charcoal drawings, like the white charcoal that I got from the sketchbook as well. And to be honest, I pretty much got what I paid for. The sketchbook kind of sucks a little bit because the sketchbook kit was pretty cheap. The sketchbook pretty much came with the sketchbook kit. Because I looked up art kits on Amazon and this is pretty cheap, and I didn't expect a sketchbook with the art kit. I just expected like just the art kit and just the pencils alone, but it came with a sketchbook, which is pretty cool. And this is my Prina sketchbook. So expect I did 15 drawings so far since it's 50 pages. The drawings it's actually a 50-page sketchbook. It's pretty short. Most of my sketchbooks are usually 100 pages to like 75 pages. So at least yeah, they're range from 75 pages to 100 pages. So they're pretty long, but this one's 50 pages, so it's shorter than does yeah. So let's show some drawings. Here's Brutus the Beetle from Karate Bugs. This is Brutus the Beetle from Karate Bugs. And this video is Brutus, color drawing of him. I mean, he is kind of like a darker reddish color from he's usually dark red in Karate Bugs, but this I didn't have any dark red color pencils, so I just decided to go with normal red for this one. And expect a lot of flipping like this, like a vertical horizontal flipping as well, because I drew on each page. Because this is a vertical sketchbook. It's kind of different from my other sketchbooks and stuff. At least in terms of the small bond sketchbooks, at least. Here's Figgy the Squirrel again. I love drawing her a lot. She's just a very simple squirrel girl, like a simple squirrel girl art that I usually draw of her. So her design is so simple that I just like drawing her. I like doodling her a lot. No, not doing her, doodling. Doing. Yeah, that didn't sound right. I just like the doodle a lot with this character. Yeah, that didn't sound right either. At least in terms of doodles in general, I just like simply drawing her. But this is more like a watercolor drawing of a Sweetless Squirrel. To see like the different colors and stuff. And this is like a portrait of her that I drew with like different like shading pencils as well. So I drew a portrait of her as well, and another uncolored drawing of Feed the Squirrel. It's a simple drawing of her. I just love to draw her a lot. She's like a simple character design. Let's Feed the Squirrel. And let's turn to the next page. Wait, let's flip a page a little bit. Here's the Wyvern Dragon drawing that I like to draw as well. Wyvern character. And I use orange this time instead of the usual like red. Cause I did did a Wyvern like time lapse drawing video of her once, but it didn't really count as a Wyvern because he had small hands. Because Wyverns usually don't have hands because they're more like pterosaurs than not pteros. The pterodactyl, pterosaurs and pterodactyls are the same thing. So yeah, they're more like pterosaurs in terms of like how they appeared, in terms of wyverns and stuff. So I flip back the page. Here's Kaida from the Flight of the Dragon comic, and people really love this character from Flight of the Dragon. At least on DeviantArt they do, because I pretty much sure each drawing I do for her maxes out to like 1,000, more than 1,000 page views per page and stuff. Yeah, she's a very popular character. At least on my DeviantArt she is. People really like her character design. And this is Betty from, I think I did name her Betty. I mean, Betty's probably a cool name for her anyway. Because she's, I think Betty, yeah, I'm just going to call her Betty from now on because it's a pretty cool name for a cow character. And I think she appeared in Stone Ninja, the Stone Ninja animation I did, the cartoon pilot I did, Stone Ninja. She appeared in that also as like a least as like a character who needed help from Stone Ninja herself and stuff. And also, she's saying, how cute. She's saying that to the dinosaur character. I mean, this character is. I did include this character as the growing kaiju in the flip book as well, but he seems more like a dinosaur than a kaiju because there are actual small dinosaurs out there. He's more like a dinosaur than a kaiju because kaijus are usually like large dinosaurs or anything large can be referred to as a kaiju, technically. So he's more like a dinosaur. Maybe I should call it the growing dinosaur. Maybe I'll rename it that one. They used to rename the video the growing dinosaur. It's the same thing as a kaiju, so yeah. Turn the page a little bit. And I think I made a community post on this. It turns out that the sketchbooks that kind of sucks in terms of the paper because most of my sketchbooks, both old and new, were able to withstand erasers, but this one didn't for some reason. And as I was trying to correct myself when erasing the page, it tore open the like a little piece of paper right here. Terrible piece of paper right here. I was trying to do like trying to erase the fin a little bit to like draw the fin right here, but I kind of like. I think I pressed the eraser a little too hard and then turned the paper open. Because even the small pocket sketchbooks were able to withstand erasers, but this one didn't. I guess I got what I paid for because it's pretty cheap. At least in terms of how cheap the came with the Prina sketch kit. Here's Luna the Vampire Bats from Werewolf as well. Cute vampire bat lady from Werewolf. She's happy there. Here's a Harvey lady that I like to draw as well. I guess you say this is more of like anthropomorphic. This is like a more anthropomorphic version of Angel from Falcon Force. That Falcon lady from Falcon Force, who's like Talon's wife. You guys can check it out. That yeah, I've got to shade. I got to draw her eyelashes here too, so she only has eyelashes on one side. I guess I didn't finish the drawing yet. Because most of my girl characters have eyelashes, to convey that they're girl characters. At least in terms of the cartoon art and stuff in general. I know not all girl characters have that, but in terms of my style, because my style is very cartoonish and stuff, I include eyelashes on the girl characters. Here's like the sky dragon drawing that I did. I tried to add more detail to him, so I had scales on him, and I kind of overdid it. Yeah, this is definitely like a more over-designed character. I guess you say it's like over-designed a little bit, because I kind of overdid it with the scales a little bit too much. I also had the spiked tail to him as well, to like use as a weapon as well. Pretty funny. There's a sky dragon. Let's just try to mod him a little bit. I always change up his character design to be more interesting, would you say? Here's Jack the Jackalope from Werewolf as well. The Jackalope character. It's like a rabbit mythical creature with a rabbit with antlers, pretty much. He uses that for like electricity, electric powers and stuff. He's looking at this bird character, this small tiny bird character right here. Jack the Jackalope. Here's the Goblin Lady character I had to draw as well. Goblin Lady character. This is you guys think she's too cute to be a goblin? I guess there's are cute goblins out there and stuff. These in terms of the girl goblins, at least. This is the Electric Dragon character that I like to draw as well. I extended the entire body this way because the pages are kind of like horizontal. So I drew the whole body like a snake a little bit, like a kind of like a snake serpent, like half dragon as serpent character. He's like electric powers as well. So this is a mermaid that I like to draw as well. I think this is probably the third time I drew a mermaid character. I usually like drawing mythical creatures in general because they're very interesting as well. Like mermaid character, like a monster girl character. Here is Kenju the wolf from Werewolf as well. He's the werewolf. he's just relaxing, just chilling and relaxing and stuff. I guess they say chillaxing. Is that what you call it? These people just chilling and relaxing pretty much. Yeah, yeah, just relaxing at the. At least I was gonna put a beach, but I didn't know how to draw like the beach like on the side perspective. I wanted to draw the water. I wanted to cool like the sand and the water as well, but I didn't know how to like. I didn't envision it in my head that much, so I just included him just chillaxing right here. Not such chillaxing, man. Here's like I guess you could say like a drawings of all my robot characters. You know, the robot characters, Parametagross, the robot characters right here, the Droid character, the robot Droid character like the draw. Here's SD2 from Skyway Discovery. Here's a drone character that I had to draw, not drone, BattleBots character. Here's a drone right character right here. It is a BattleBots character because I've been watching a lot of BattleBots on Discovery Channel. It's pretty fun to watch. There's a research robot. Here's like a battle robot inspired by Metagross from Pokemon. And I kind of don't know what inspired me to create this one. This is like a very funny robot drawing, and I decided to draw as well. I mean, pretty much each character in this page probably was inspired by at least one drawing, except for this one. I forgot what this one was inspired by. I mean, it probably was inspired by some character, but I probably don't remember. But I've been drawing for years, so and that's what I have so far. I could show you a different paper as well on here. I could turn all the way back. Let's see. Yeah, right here. This let me see. Yeah, this is the back of the this is the back of the sketchbook, and this is like the different paper I use. Paper I can use technically use for like white charcoal and stuff. I use color pencils as well here, and here is like the orange paper, at least the brown paper I can use for the drawings as well. Pretty cool. I can use different color pencils because this sketchbook is very unique compared to my other sketchbooks as well. Because the type of paper that is used in the sketchbook. This is the Prina sketchbook. I guess you can call this the Prina sketchbook part 1 video. So I'm going to do more Prina sketchbook tours. At least every 15 drawings I will do one. This is like shorter than other sketchbooks. So that's it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. Hi there, and this is part 2 of my Prina sketchbook tour video. I tried to do this a lot earlier because the sketchbook only has 50 pages. Because usually the sketchbooks I usually get are usually 100 pages to like 75 pages. Like for instance, this Big Smith sketchbook is 100 pages. You know, see 100 sheets. And this Prina sketchbook came along with the Prina. It came along with the Prina sketchbook kits, at least the art kit that I got from Amazon. So it only has less pages, so because it was kind of cheap, and I was mostly paying for the art supplies more than the actual sketchbook. I mean, it's cool enough they gave me actual sketchbook along with the kit and stuff. So yeah, so I have a total of 15 drawings to show you guys in the meantime. So yeah, expect more drawings in part 3 or 4, more drawings that way, or at least in part 3. I'm probably just going to keep doing 15 drawings each, and then recording the drawings that way, since this is a more smaller sketchbook. And I left out with these robot drawings, so expect similar drawings in this, because I think this is the same sketchbook that I used to do drawing time with. Because I know most of my sketchbooks were finished, and the Sucolor sketchbook is kind of a big sketchbook. I want to do mostly that for comic drafts, so enough rambling, so let's get started. Here's a tiger. This is a tiger salamander drawing that I did. That the drawing video of. It sounded really cool and amazing stuff. It turns out like elderly people like that video a lot. You know, old people, like elderly people, especially elderly women, they love that tiger salamander drawing. At least I think they did, because, you know, in my YouTube studio results, it showed like my this is the video that I was getting like a lot of views lately, and this is the drawing that got a lot of views lately, and I got ended up I guess I forgot what it's called again. Demographic, yeah. The demographic on YouTube Studio is mostly like 65 to like like 55 to 64 and 65 and up. So elderly women really like the tiger salamander drawing. Yeah. Here is Fang, the I could say dragon, but that word's forbidden now. uh, yeah, this is Fang, the at least the flying reptile. At least I could just call him like a flying reptile or a flying kaiju character because he's technically a dinosaur, but mythical, obviously. Yeah, his name is Fang, by the way. I did a drawing video on this character as well. These first 7 drawings I did drawing videos of. You guys can check it out. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description for it. Here's the robot drawings I did as well. I did this with my weak hand, with my weak left hand, and my strong right hand. You tell the difference. I draw also with my left hand because I'm currently right-handed, so I used to do drawings with my right hand, but I also can do drawings with my left hand as well, my weak hand. And it turned out pretty good, to be honest. Or it actually. Here's a Game Boy Advance SP. It's one of my favorite consoles. At least when I was a kid, it was my favorite console. I mean, it did got surpassed by the 3DS and the DS and stuff, but when I was a little kid, I loved the Game Boy Advance SP. Especially since I played a lot of Game Boy Advance games on there. Very cool. My favorite game on Game Boy Advance has to be Kirby the Amazing Mirror. It's my favorite Kirby game. At least it's the first Kirby game I've ever played. Yeah, I got really into Kirby like that and stuff. I had like a light blue one. I like blue Game Boy Advance SP. Here's a Gigantoraptor. I kind of pronounced it wrong during the video that I did the drawing video of. I pronounced it Gigaton Raptor, but it's actually Gigantoraptor because it's kind of a giant raptor. I guess it's the version of a dinosaur, which is raptors are usually small, but this one's huge. It's like as big as it's kind of tall, like really big. So it's called a Gigantoraptor. I guess there was large variants of raptors during that time as well. I guess this eventually became birds too. Kind of looks like an overgrown turkey a little bit. Yeah. Here's a fire moth character. A moth with a fire flame with flame patterns on his wings. It's cool that way. I mean, that video definitely deserves more love, at least. Check out how to draw. I could leave in the description of all these drawing videos, but there's a lot of drawing videos, so yeah, yes, I'm just gonna mention it in the video. You guys can check out how to draw a moth and fire moth drawing. You guys can check that out. And you guys can check out all the drawing videos I did, like Gigantoraptor, how to draw videos with my left hand or weak hand, and trying to draw the Game Boy Advance SP. And you guys can check out also the Tiger Salamander and Fang drawings as well in my YouTube. You guys are interested in that, how I draw these characters. Here's Figgy the Squirrel. I just like drawing Figgy the Squirrel. It's kind of like a cute squirrel girl character. I like to draw a lot. Yeah. I guess you guys are tired of seeing her all the time. Yeah, I guess people are getting tired of seeing her all the time. I actually just love drawing her because the character is so simple to draw. It's pretty much like a squirrel character in a skirt and stuff. It's just cute that way. Yeah. I could draw more Harry the Beaver as well because he's similar to Fig the Squirrel, Harry the Beaver. It's more like a male beaver and stuff. Yeah, he also has a simple design as well, like the jaw too. He's not similar to Fig the Squirrel, that simple rodent design. Do you guys think it looks like Happy Tree Friends? She definitely looks like a Happy Tree Friends character a little bit. Just tell by the nose and the mouth and stuff. Yeah, that could have been the inspiration, but yeah, I did really like Happy Tree Friends while I was like a teenager. I was going through my edgelord teenage phase, so I'll just watch anything that was made for adults. And Happy Tree Friends was the main cartoon I liked to watch. But watching it now, yeah, I can't barely watch it because I'm done with that phase in my life. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the edgelord terms of like trying to be emo or anything, but it was kind of like I just like cartoons that were made for adults because I was finally able to watch them, especially when I was 14 or 15 years old. I was able to watch adult cartoons now, especially the TV-14 ones. Yeah. So Hyper Achievement Boys was one of those cartoons I just liked to watch. I mean, now I can't barely watch it anymore. It's just too much, to be honest. Oh snap! Oh yeah. Here's the here's the drawing of an iPad. Have an iPad character. You know, it's currently animating an iPad character in an iPad. Pretty funny. And no, that's not cigarettes. That's a pen. That's a nice pen. That's a stylus pen for iPad. Yeah, kind of looks like a cigarette a little bit. He's kind of holding a cigarette, but he's not really. But it's kind of it's the trying to draw the iPad video. I also did a drawing video of. Here's a dinosaur kaiju. I like the draw as well. I keep changing his design all the time. Sometimes he has a mouth like. Sometimes he has like a more broader skull than this, than a long skull. Sometimes he has spikes on his knees as well. Sometimes he doesn't. I keep changing the design too much. I might actually just leave it like this. But sometimes I don't usually draw his character a lot. I usually draw it rarely, so I keep changing the design a lot. Yeah. I just know this is the dinosaur kaiju. I think I did the animation on this character as well. It's like different design too. Here's like a cute teddy bear lady character, a shy teddy bear lady who just wants hugs. Not that kind of hug, guys. Yeah, she is kind of yeah. She's kind of cute that way. I guess if I wanted to not, I guess if you guys don't want to hug her that way, I shouldn't have drawn her like this, like the adult woman design, the anthropomorphic design that way. I guess you saw this I guess you can call this the crocodile kaiju because it kind of looks like a crocodile, all the spikes and stuff, or the iguana kaiju because this the I guess you can say the sail or on their chin. I guess you can saw. I forgot what the skin on the bottom chin of the iguana is called again, but it does have a name though. I forgot what it's called again. But iguanas do have that bottom sail, at least the land ones, at least. Yeah, I guess you call this the crocodile kaiju or the iguana kaiju. Kind of looks like dinosaur kaiju too. Here's the anthropomorphic lady character. I like the jaw as well. I mean, someone in the conversation did want me to name her Celestia, but that sounds too much like Princess Celestia from My Little Pony. Yeah, it sounds too similar to that. I mean, I will eventually name her if I do come up with a story for her. I mean, I could include her in Scrappy Discovery comics. You know, she says she's technically a robot android character. She's cute that way too. Keep flipping the pages. Here's a robot warrior character that I like to draw as well. You guys think he's too similar to the Axonite warrior character? Because I have two different robot warrior characters. It's the Axonite robot character and this Sword Knight robot character I like to draw as well. I mean, the inspiration for this design is Lego Bionicle. You know, those robot warrior characters that you can build and stuff with Legos. I thought those were the coolest toys ever when I was a kid. But by the time I wanted to get one, well, the problem was that the toys were very expensive. Lego Bionicle was very expensive. And by the time I got one, I didn't know how to build it. Because I got it from like a kid's meal from Burger King, I think. Yeah, this is that time where you can get like a free toy with your meal. You know, Happy Meals and kids' toy meals and stuff. You can get like a free toy along with your meal. But I don't think they do that anymore, to be honest. It was mostly like Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's that was doing this. They're having you give kids toys with their meals and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a thing anymore. Because, you know, kids are usually preoccupied with iPads and technology and stuff. Yeah, kids don't like toys anymore, which is a shame. Here's the small kaiju character I like the draw as well, the dinosaur character that likes to dig in the ground and stuff. Cute dinosaur character. I did a flipbook animation of this character called the Growing Kaiju. Yeah, I guess people didn't really like that animation, that flipbook, because people didn't understand it because it's a small character and kaijus are usually large. Yeah, I shouldn't just call it kaiju. I just call it the small dinosaur flipbook. Maybe I'll rename it sooner. It's called like the digging dinosaur video, or the growing dinosaur video. Because there were small dinosaurs, but they're those small kaijus, you know? And here's my last page. These are the characters from Stone Ninja. Sneaky Sal, the ninja from Stone Ninja. Here's the old man goat character, who's our assistant and stuff. He's our computer assistant, and and this is her son, who's a baby and stuff, because she's like a mother. I will get into more. Let's get into more backstory on Stone Ninja. For instance, Stone Ninja is a single mom because her husband died, and like I think he was also a ninja as well. He also died, so she take up the mantle for him, and she's now a ninja too. And to help honor her husband, she took up the ninja mantle and decided to become a ninja herself as well, along with, and to support her son. And she hired this goat man to assist her, to help her, because the goat man was also assistant to her husband as well. Yeah, I guess that's a little backstory for you guys for Stone Ninja. I mean, I will come up with more episodes for Stone Ninja, but I won't leave it as a pilot now, since I'm currently making episode. I'm still currently making episodes of Karate Bugs, because I'm too busy focused on Karate Bugs to make the episodes of like other cartoons, like Dog Pack and Eagle Knights and Stone Ninja. I could come up with more episodes, but I'm just gonna leave it as a pilot just in case if people are more interested in stuff. Hopefully, like a studio will be interested in Stone Ninja at least. Yeah, I mean, it's not that popular. It hasn't reached 1,000 subscribers yet. It's not that popular for terms of cartoon pilots, but it is getting up there. Yeah, but I decided to focus more on Karate Bugs, since Karate Bugs is more like a series. It's kind of like my I guess you can say the Hmm. I guess you say my magnum opus. And this is why I just know what to call them. My animations. It's called magnum opus or something like that. Someone said that in terms of like good, like their best art. They call them the art or YouTube videos. They call them the magnum opus or something like that. Yeah, people say that sometimes, but I don't know what it means because I'm kind of familiar with my history class. I need to study more in that book in my history class. Yeah, it's pretty much like the big animation. Karate Bugs, pretty much the big animation of my YouTube channel. So I decided to focus more on that. I mean, Stone Ninja is popular enough to feature most playlists and stuff, but yeah, I decided to focus more on Karate Bugs. I don't want to keep like focusing on too many series at the same time. I just want to focus on one show, continue the show like that, and at least if there's more demand for Stone Ninja, I'll probably just stop the production of Karate Bugs and just do Stone Ninja episodes. I could technically do that, but I can't focus on two or three series at the same time. It's too much, to be honest. That's mostly why I don't make no Stone Ninja episodes. So like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. Hello there, and this is part 3 of my Prina sketchbook tour. And as you can see here, I decided to do a retour on my Prina sketchbook tour video, or at least part 3 of it, because I already did a sketchbook tour, part 3 of this section of my sketchbook, but one eventually watched it. It could have been where I recorded it, or it could have been when I recorded it, because I recorded at night this time. Yeah, I guess most of you guys don't really turn to my videos at night. They usually turn into like the afternoon and stuff. I usually get where I get most of my views from. People in the afternoon, probably when they're like young adults after work and stuff. They turn to my videos to watch and stuff. Which I assume you guys are young adults, judging my analytics on YouTube. So I decided to retour the sketchbook, and hopefully it does better. Hopefully I add some more features and stuff. Or not features, I add more character to this video so you guys appreciate it more. So as you see here, this is my first drawing here is Stone Ninja, where I left off. The Stone Ninja, Sally the Stone Ninja, her goat assistant, and her child right here. Yeah, that's where I left off. So I'm sure you got some new drawings that way. So here's the first new drawing. At least if you guys haven't tuned into the last Sketchbook video. Here's the elf lady character I like to draw as well. I decided to fill in the entire sketchbook, well, try to fill up the entire page with most of her, at least most of the page, because I'm trying to fill up most of the sketchbook page with the similar characters and stuff. I don't like putting too many characters on one page because it's too many. It's too much eyesore to look at and stuff. So I decided to dedicate one page to each character, so it's more unique that way. And here's the elf lady character, I like the draw as well. The cute dress and everything. She has earrings and a cute dress and everything. She does look kind of similar to Angel a little bit. This is kind of like the elf version of Angel, the Falcon, Talon's wife. But it's a different character. This character also looks similar to the Goblin Girl character I like to draw as well. Yeah. If I were to give this character a name, I probably will name this character eventually. Maybe someone like Arya or at least Eden. Eden the elf. Something like that. I guess Eden's a girl name, I guess. I'm not sure. Kind of like a Middle Eastern kind of name. But elves are usually not Middle Eastern, so in terms of the mythology. Here's the Cat Badger and Bunny girl characters again. I drew the animation of this Cat Badger character as well. Like animation of him. It turned out pretty cool. Turned out pretty good. Because these people like my animations. It's probably my most viewed animation in terms of the IBS animations that I did. I didn't really get to blow up that fast. Yeah. This is animation about him specifically. Maybe I'll do an animation about Buddy Dog too. Here's a Lion Man character, flexing his biceps. Lion Man character showing off and stuff. He's showing off to the lionesses how strong he is. Lion character, a Lion Man character. Maybe I'll feature this character in Werewolf because he looks perfect for Werewolf in terms of the characters and stuff. Those humanoid animals, those anthropomorphic animals. Yeah, he'll fit perfectly in Werewolf. I had to turn the page like this because I don't want to flip it and then I flip like this, but it shows the last page like this. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I'm keeping it open like this. So it's mostly these vertical sketchbooks I get confused with and stuff. Here's the Afro Plane Lady. No, not Afro Plane Lady. Afro the Afro Helicopter guy. Yeah, I said Afro Plane Lady on accident. This is Afro Helicopter guy. Yeah, Chopper. He's Chopper, Afro Helicopter guy. I like the draw as well. I think I did a drawing video. This not exactly a drawing video, but actually, yeah, I did do a drawing video of Afro Helicopter guy, and I showed you guys the first time I drew him. This is the first time I redesigned him. Yeah, Afro Helicopter guy, Chopper. Here is a lot of weapons I can think of. A lot of weapons, strong weapons and stuff. Here's a crossbow, a sword, a katana, sai, I think it's called. It's one of the sais, I think. No, the sais right here. This is I guess it's a dagger, I guess. Slug sword. This is African, I think. This is a dagger weapon you can throw and stuff. It's kind of like an African dagger. I forgot what the name it was called again. Yeah, because I did look up the name of that weapon right here. I forgot what it's called. There's a spear, an axe, bow and arrow, a shield, a sai, fighting staff, bow staff fighting staff right here, nunchucks, spike wrecking ball, gauntlet, iron. I think that was called. Yeah, it's iron sail. Not sail. Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's Japanese, and this was African too. Brass knuckles. This is African sword too. I know this African sword is usually used for display, but I did probably in prehistoric times the Africans used this as a normal weapon. Yeah, African people, African weapons and stuff. So I included 2 African weapons in here in terms of all the other weapons used throughout history. Oh, speaking of the Goblin Lady, here's the Goblin Lady character. I had to draw as well. I haven't come with a name of her yet, but she is similar to the elf lady character in terms of at least I'm thinking it's the ears. Yeah, the ears with arrows, the ears with earrings on them. That's probably what I'm thinking of. It's a cute goblin girl character, goblin lady character. This is doing like a stance, doing like a ball stance, and like take a picture and stuff. Take a picture on Instagram. Here's the dinosaur kaiju character. I get the draw as well. Dinosaur kaiju. I guess the inspiration is clearly Godzilla, but I guess you say it looks similar to Tyranitar from Pokemon as well. Yeah, the rock, the dinosaur Pokemon, the Tyranitar. It looks similar to that too, a little bit. They're both based on Godzilla, so yeah, dinosaur kaiju. And I always wanted to try to catch Tyranitar in most of the Pokemon games, but in most Pokemon games, Tyranitar is usually available late in the game. I guess it's supposed to be your last Pokemon to catch during that time stuff. Yeah, and it's usually I usually find Puputars is pre-evolutionary Puputars in before the Victory Road and stuff. Yeah, so I don't have time to train it or to build a connection with it as much as the other Pokemon I did. So I like building connections with the Pokemon I catch. You know, that's why I name them all the time. Here's a Plesiosaur. I guess Plesiosaur? Not Plesiosaur. I guess it's Plesiosaur. I guess it's a sauropod dinosaur. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's more of a sauropod dinosaur, the largest dinosaurs ever. At least the largest terrestrial animals ever too. I also looked up graphs or like realistic graphs of sauropod dinosaurs. It turns out that they actually have like small spines right on their back and stuff. I guess they're small because these animals are technically huge, but they have spines on their back like Ankylosaurus does, similar to that, which I didn't realize. That spines right here. At least in terms of like the realistic illustrations of dinosaurs I'm following on DeviantArt. I'm currently following a guy who does realistic illustrations of dinosaurs and their sizes and stuff on DeviantArt. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what his name was again, but he does realistic illustrations of dinosaurs and their sizes and time periods they were in, like a documentary illustration of their how they existed, stuff, time periods and their size and everything. He's a Wobbletinger. I want to say Jackalope. Well, Jackalopes and Wobbletingers are technically the exact same thing. You know, this is why I call Wobbletinger because it has wings. So, yeah, because Jackalopes are usually have antlers too, but it's usually just the antlers only, not the wings come with them. But the Wobbletingers come with the wings. Yeah, it's a biblical creature. Also, Jack the Jackalope from Werewolf was based on Jackalope as well. Yeah. Here's a landscape drawing, a volcanic landscape. I like the draw as well. I like to draw volcanoes and mountains in general. Yeah, you guys can see these couple of drawings in my my dragon drawing videos, the time lapse ones. So I add music to them and I show me doing digital drawings of it. Yeah, those digital drawing videos. I usually put like a mountain landscape to them, or at least a volcano landscape. The trees and stuff, and the river, and the streams in between the mountains, and the lake right here, and the two lakes, and the trees and stuff that surround the lakes. Yeah, it's a cloudy landscape too. Cloudy outside. I used to love doing these landscape. In terms of landscape drawings, this is the one I used to love doing the most because it's very interesting. I could do a beach landscape, but beaches are kind of like difficult to draw because nothing stands out besides the water itself, and I'm not good at drawing water. So yeah, I mean, I guess I can draw like an island landscape once in a while. I think I already did that once, but it wasn't like a beach landscape. That's what I meant. I could draw a beach landscape, I could draw houses near it, and then beach houses and stuff. I can technically do that once. I probably will do that one day. Yeah, took a picture of beach houses or a beach landscape or like a beach side. Yeah, draw that. Here's Lumen the Vampire Bat. I can draw as well. cute vampire bat lady from Werewolf, who is Dracula's daughter, who's trying to stop him from his rule and stuff. If you guys want to watch Werewolf, maybe I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to see Werewolf, the comic, at least. If you guys are familiar with Werewolf. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post like a link into the comic. You guys can watch the story for real that way. You see these characters right here, or from William the Vampire from Werewolf and stuff. You guys can follow the story from there. Because I currently have 4 Werewolf comics available right now. So you guys check that out. You can check it out on my DVR as well if you guys are familiar with that one. If you guys don't want to hear me, our horrible voice reading the comic. Speaking of Werewolf, here's Kenju, the werewolf. Kenju the werewolf. I like the jaw as well. Here's him disappointed. Here's his victory pose. Here I'm sitting right here. Kenju the werewolf. It turns out that I did do a little drawing short of Kenju. It turns out that one guy in my audience says that his name is actually Kenju, which is pretty interesting. Because Kenju is not really a common name you see people have. At least people prefer Ken over Kenju, to be honest. Yeah, there are people who are named Kenju out there, but usually people prefer Ken over Kenju. Yeah, it's Werewolf, the werewolf, trying to seek his revenge against Dracula for what he did to his family. Yeah, I guess it's Werewolf 3 did that. I revealed that in Werewolf 3 what Dracula did to his family. That's why he's trying to seek his revenge and stuff. I guess let's say Luna is trying to recruit him in order to like help stop her father's rule and stuff. Yeah, because Dracula's tyrannical in Werewolf, so here are some fighting characters. So Pat Pumler from Alien Defender and his wife Sarah. And here's Dustin, the draw as well, the MMA fighter. These characters right here. Also, Alien Defender did well actually on YouTube because I did I did a Let's Cringe at my old Werewolf comic, and that comic was really old. That's 2019 I made that comic, by the way. So that's almost 6 years ago when I did that comic. Yeah, you definitely see my art style change a little bit between that and now. So yeah, especially because I've been drawing every single day since those times. At least I tried to. He's a ninja character. I had to draw as well. Ninja character. I did do the animation on this character as well. His character design is inspired by Hero Strider, I guess, from not Ninja Gaiden, I guess. Not Ninja Gaiden, somewhere else. I know it's a Capcom franchise that did this. If you guys know what Hero Strider is based on, let me know in the comment section. You guys know what Hero Strider is, but the inspiration for this character design is based on Hero Strider. Yeah. Here's the Queen Bee Lady character from Karate Bugs. Abby's mom from Karate Bugs. She's the main Queen Bee Lady character. I had to draw as well. I could do more drawings of Abby in the Karate Bugs as well, but I've been doing that in my other sketchbook. I think my Sue Color sketchbook. Yeah, I think my Sue Color sketchbook. I've been doing the drawings there through the live stream and stuff. I started to draw the other characters and stuff. I decided to dedicate a page to like her to her mom and stuff. The Queen Bee Lady character, I had to draw as well. Yeah. It is my last drawing, the PlayStation 2. I did the other day. Yeah, this is a PlayStation 2 drawing that I did the other day. I did a how to draw video on. This sketchbook is usually the sketchbook that I use to do how to draw videos. So this is most of my one-off sketchbooks. Usually sketchbooks I use to just do stuff in, while I use the bigger sketchbooks for like story and stuff, more story-based drawings. Yeah, I have been taking hiatuses lately on these comics because I have my YouTube channel and I don't want to like fall behind in terms of YouTube. So I had to cut the story a little bit short and then do the story again and then do more drawings that way. So I'll do more sketchbook tour videos that way. Hopefully, I'll finish. I will finish. I guess it's World War Five. I think. Yeah, World War Five. I will finish that one day. Hopefully, because the already up to the final battle of the comic and stuff. So I almost finished with it. Yeah. Yeah, ever since I made this YouTube channel, I'm taking it more seriously. So, especially since I'm getting more subscribers lately, so I'm taking it more seriously. Seriously, so doing more sketchbook tour videos that way. Yeah. So that's been my part 3 of my Prina sketchbook tour video. Hopefully, I'll get more of these drawing videos out lately. At least in terms of drawing videos, I'll do more drawing videos that way because people like my drawing videos too. Believe it or not. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. No, really, guys, subscribe. It helps. Hello, everyone, and this is part 4 of my Prina sketchbook tour video. And as usual, I'm doing a Prina sketchbook tour where every 15 drawings I do. I basically just try to do that instead of like a full sketchbook tour, because I guess because of YouTube's algorithm nowadays, it's better to upload more. So I'm trying to upload more compared to the usual. So I'm trying to do this every 15 drawings I do. That should be like a good 20 minutes of drawings I can show you guys. It's mostly all new drawings, or basically new drawings of old characters and stuff that you guys like seem to like as well. And that's where I left off. I left off with this PS2 drawing. I didn't actually, as I skipped through the page like this, it turns out I didn't draw on this other page right here. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna. This is a PS2 drawing, by the way. It's probably folded the large PS2 that came out and stuff. Yeah. And as for the I actually did a drawing video of the PS2, so I'm probably gonna leave the link in the description. You guys can check out how I drew this and stuff. So yeah. So let's start. I already talked about the PS2, so let's talk about the drawing and stuff. Here's an alligator snapping turtle, like a huge like super shell, like a superpower like alligator snapping turtle character. Yeah, because alligator snapping turtles are pretty cool for a type of turtle and stuff. Because people usually think sea turtles are the best, like sea turtles and stuff, but I think alligator snapping turtles are just as cool. Yeah, because I guess sea turtles are more adaptable since they live in the ocean, and compared to alligator snapping turtles. Alligator snapping turtles are carnivorous too. Yeah, they eat fish and stuff. Yeah, they especially I think that's not called the It's something called this alligator snapping turtle in Africa, I think, that uses like a lure to lure fish in to think it like it's a worm on its tongue, and it just gobbles up the fish like that. It was very cool. Very kind of scary too. You don't want to get bitten by them or mess with them. Here's a harpy lady character I like to draw as well. I like to draw her a lot compared to other characters. Yeah. I guess because I like drawing birds as well. I draw anthropomorphic characters a lot, and she technically is like, I wouldn't exactly say, well, she's definitely a very cute character I like to draw as well. That I like to draw a lot. I guess because I just like drawing harpies in general, compared to or mythical creatures instead usually. Yeah, here's her sitting down, and here's her like being shy and stuff. Here's her being happy. I guess you say this is more like I mean, I already said this in other videos, but yeah, she's pretty much like the anthropomorphic version of the angel from Bucking Force. Because it's technically the same character design, but it's like slightly different. This is more anthropomorphic compared to Angel. Maybe I should draw an angel like this, but nah, never mind. Here is Merlin, the fairy dragon character I like to draw as well. I guess the inspiration for these dragon characters is mostly like the dinosaurs and reptiles in general, because most reptiles are referred to as dragons usually. Yeah. I'll probably just name them anyways, but I'll put Merlin as a character. His tail and stuff. He's definitely more dinosaur-like than the other characters as well. I can say this is more dinosaur-related characters. I want to draw more of these, but they usually take up most of the page and stuff. I don't like drawing like sideways like this. I mean, as the alligator Storm Turtle drawing, I did draw sideways. I don't want drawing sideways on this because it's like hard to like switch around as I'm like doing the sketchbook to work. Oh, here's another character. Axolotl character. Is a solid, it's a quite salamander character I could draw. I actually did a drawing video of this as well. You guys check that out. Maybe I'll put that in the link in the description as well. Gotta check that out and stuff. I actually like axolotls. I like the concept of them, like how they adapted to living in the water and stuff. Great other. I mean, I guess there's sea frogs too. Not sea frogs, like aquatic frogs that with the fins and stuff on their legs and stuff. Yeah, people usually keep these animals as pets as well. It's like very popular pet. I guess in Asia and other countries and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about getting an axolotl myself, but nah, I'm not really capable of handling pets that way, especially like aquatic ones. I guess my dad's more capable of handling aquatic pets because he owns fish and stuff. Speaking of fish, here's a barracuda drawing. It's like there's a lot of barracudas where Caribbean in the Caribbean and stuff, especially especially St. Croix downtown and stuff. It's like that's like they like feeding the fish there. And there's huge barracudas on the dock and stuff. You don't want to jump in, yeah, because barracudas are pretty nasty. They're not their jaws aren't as strong as eels are, but they're pretty much more aggressive compared to eels. Because eels usually keep to their space compared to barracudas and stuff. Yeah, I guess because I get barracuda's flesh is also pretty tasty as well. That I heard from the town shop people and stuff. Yeah, they eat the barracudas as well. Because you usually eat the more carnivorous fish compared to like you know how when it comes to land animals, we eat the herbivores animals like cows, lambs, and like deer and stuff. We eat those, but compared to sea animals, we eat the more carnivorous fish and stuff. Yeah, because the fish in that eat plants, they taste like how what they eat and stuff. So yeah, yeah, people don't really like algae that much. So page, okay. Here's Kaida, the dragon girl character. I like the jaw as well. She let her hair down for this first photo. Yeah, she's doing like cute pose and stuff. It's Kaida. I haven't really thought about doing a sequel to the Fatherless Dragon comic, but I probably will sooner or later because I want to be one of those one-off comics that I like to draw stuff. If there's more demand for the Fatherless Dragon, I probably will do a sequel towards it. Maybe I'll do a draft of it because I'm technically, well, I haven't really done that much comics in a while, so maybe I'll finish up the War of the Melchior Alphas first, and then maybe I'll do a sequel of the Fatherless Dragon. That's Kaida, the Dragon Lady character. Here's James the Bat from Falcon Force. People seem to like his design in the DeviantArt and stuff. Yeah, because it's a lot of page views compared to other drawings I do. I guess like a simple, yeah, he has a simple bat design now as well. I could say he's related to one of the vampire bats, and probably is. Well, not really, but he serves like I guess I guess you say he works for Chocolate, but I'm not sure. I haven't really thought of that story because I haven't introduced him in the Falcon Force comic yet compared to Hopper stuff. I guess because I became more of a fan of Hopper than James does, but James did make that much of an impact for being this douchebag like bat character who tries to like outperform Hopper in the pursuit officer role. Here's Ryan, the dragon character, out of the jaw. I guess he's most basic of dragon characters, like the European dragon. As he's pretty simple character design. But aside from his wings look cool. Yeah, because dragons are usually cool. I guess this is more like a lizard dragon character because inspiration for this dragon design was lizards in general. Like a dinosaur or lizard character that I'm inspired by. Because most, I guess you could say reptiles in general can be referred to as dragons. Yeah. Here's Blade. Blade the Mantis character from Karate Bugs. Going for like a fighting stance. Like, come at me, bro. Pretty funny. About to destroy you guys in the fight. I guess say I guess say credit I guess he say he's the average Joe of Karate Bugs because he's pretty normal compared to other characters. He usually doesn't have that much dialogue scenes, but he's supposed to be the most skilled out of all the fighters compared to all the fighters in Karate Bugs. He's supposed to be the most skilled fighter of all of them. Yeah, because he's technically, I guess I can say a little backstory. I can technically say he's Master Iton's oldest student. Yeah, because he's been fighting for years and stuff. Yeah, makes his character. Blade. I mean, there's really, speaking of Blade, there's really not much to him other than he's pretty much an average character who likes to fight and stuff. I guess I'll give him more personality in the later Cardbox episode, but probably give more of a backstory. Because I technically give a backstory to Abby and Brutus and stuff. I guess Brutus and Abby have more personality than Blade does. Yeah. Here's a cute photo of Biggie, the squirrel character I had to draw as well. She's being shy and cute and stuff. I guess that she's wearing pants this time as well, so she's wearing the jeans pants I usually draw her with. Yeah, it's a cute Figgy the Squirrel drawing. I pretty much did a Figgy the Squirrel drawing on every sketchbook to her because she's just very small design. I like to draw a lot. Yeah, I definitely draw her a lot in DeviantArt as well, DeviantArt.com. Yeah. I guess that simple character design is easy to draw, especially when I'm bored and I want to doodle. I'll probably just doodle her instead. Yeah, just draw her. Speaking of cute characters, he's a cute cat character that I drew as well. It's a simple cat character. It's a cute design that way. I guess he's more similar to Hugo from Cat Island Adventures and stuff. Yeah, it's a cute cat character. Oh yeah, I kind of messed up on this drawing as a little bit. It's supposed to look like a drawing of a dingo from the dingoes from Australia. The wild dog character, the wild dogs from Australia. Yeah, I tried drawing them, but I should have just done like a perspective art or a life drawing of the dingo instead of like trying to add a cartoon to them. I should just draw a realistic photo of them. I might as well have done that. And this drawing's look kind of bad, especially this one. Well, to me, it looks kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. If you guys like the drawing, let me know. Because I do want to do more perspective art because I technically did that for the PS2 and I definitely did that for the PS2 and Axolotl drawings. I took a photo of on Google on my tablet and then tried to draw it that way. I guess they call it perspective art or life drawings that way. Mm-hmm. Here's a robot character that I drew from he's from Sketchbook Discovery 3, I think. He works for the robot inventor. Yeah, I haven't really come up with a name for him yet because he's supposed to be like a one-off character. I guess to say he could return in a later comic of Sketchbook Discovery where I actually introduced his name and stuff. So probably that. It's kind of like a robot war character. Kind of works for that robot inventor. Yeah, he pretty much turned on him at the last second because the robot inventor was being lazy at making robots, so he pretty much turned on him. Yeah, because he's supposed to be like a robot character designed to protect the inventor from by his father. Yeah, he's pretty much turning into like a robot factory of these horrible robots and stuff. You guys can check out Sketchbook Discovery 3 if you guys are interested in that story. Yeah, this is my last drawing. It's a mermaid character I drew. Yeah, it's my mermaid character. I guess I drew the sea as well. It's dolphin, it's fish, it's penguin. It's being upset and stuff. What you looking at? That's really what he's saying. It's a sea turtle character. Yeah, I guess it's a cute mermaid lady character that I drew as well. I used to say this this drawing video is going by this schedule video is going by really fast stuff. I guess I didn't add on the chat and stuff. So, well, anyway, this is the mermaid character. I like to draw as well because I like drawing mythical creatures in general. I like coming up with my own character designs for these mythical creatures and stuff. So, I like to draw them as well. I'll do more animal drawings as well. And that's been my drawing so far. As for the sketchbook itself, It turns out that these pages are kind of different. These like brown pages paper that's there from these light paper right here. I guess it's supposed to be, I'm supposed to use different kind of puzzles for these kind of paper and stuff. Yeah, it's probably gonna be my later drawings. I'm probably still gonna do normal drawings on this paper, but in terms of the, also got the this black paper as well. Yeah, it's black paper. Yeah, it's black paper as well. I guess I'm supposed to use more of those like white color pencils that are there. So I do technically have white color pencils in my sketchbook kits. I think I'm not supposed to use normal color pencils for that. I think I'm supposed to use like different color pencils for this let me see. Yeah, I do have white color pencils. I think it's this one right here. Let me see. Yeah, it's this one. Let's see. It's white charcoal. Yeah, I'm supposed to use like white charcoal on these black paper and stuff. Yeah, yeah, because the sketchbook tends to change shape and form when I'm drawing on it. So yeah, it's probably going to sharpen the white charcoal and do more drawings on the black paper and text and stuff. So maybe during my like sixth sketchbook tour video, I'll probably gonna do that. Yeah, do more white charcoal pencils and stuff. I wonder how it fits on the black paper. I hope it doesn't like smudge a lot like the charcoal does. Because the problem with charcoal pencils is that usually when I use charcoal, the paper the I guess debris spreads to the next page and stuff, and it makes a mess and stuff. So yeah, I don't like using charcoal that much. So yeah, this is yapping on a little bit. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it. Hello there, and this is part 5 of our Prina sketchbook tour. As you see here, I actually drew on the brown pages this time because I didn't want this. I want to let this sketchbook like hang in the wind and stuff. I don't want to leave it out because it's more sketchbook paper and stuff. So I'm probably just going to do. Yeah, I actually drew on all the brown paper in the sketchbook as well. So I hope you guys don't mind it being in darker color because I supposed to use different puzzles for this one, but I just decided to do normal sketches from this one. So yeah, maybe when I reach to the paper here, maybe when I reach to here, maybe I'll actually draw on white, like a white pencil and stuff, like white coloring pencils to use to sketch these. So yeah, I didn't want to leave this sketchbook behind, so I decided to draw on the brown paper this time. Actually, I have a total of 20 drawings to show you guys, so let's start. Here is I guess it's Rex the dragon from the Land Dragon. Rex the Land Dragon. Yeah. I mean, I did change up his antlers a little bit because his antlers kind of like flipping the bird a little bit. That's what it looks like sometimes. So I changed up his antlers a little bit. The design of his antlers. Yeah, that's Rex the Land Dragon. I guess you guys already know this character anyway, so I pretty much draw him all my sketchbooks. Pretty simple character to draw because I like drawing dragons. My inspiration for dragons usually comes from my love of dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are pretty much just dragons in real life, honestly. Especially like the pterosaurs. Pretty much just dragons in real life, honestly. Here's Henry the Beaver. I did drew a comic of this character once. I did a draft of the Figgy the Squirrel comic, and the Figgy was supposed to fall in love with him. Yeah. I mean, I never actually finished that comic that I did, that draft of comic that I did of Figgy the Squirrel. Yeah. I guess it's because I ran out of motivation to finish it. That happens sometimes. Maybe what I should have done was postpone it and then try to draw it again. Because I would like to come up with like a story or comic for Figgy the Squirrel one of these days. Yeah, because I draw her a lot, so I might as well just include her in a story. Yeah. So that's Henry the Beaver. He's a dinosaur character, like a digging dinosaur character. That jaw. So cute, the dinosaur character. I mean, his big role is it's kind of like a mole dinosaur, like digging in the ground. I'm pretty sure there were dinosaurs that like dug in the ground, like the small ones, the ones with claws and stuff. Yeah, because dinosaurs pretty much, when dinosaurs were everywhere pretty much, They fill almost every niche in nature, honestly. So they probably were like some small dinosaurs that will dig in the ground as well, just like how moles are today. Yeah, and crabs and stuff. I mean, they're also like flying dinosaurs that became birds eventually. I want I don't think I would consider this character a kaiju because I think I included him in a flip book once. The growing kaiju, the growing dinosaur kaiju. I mean, I guess it doesn't really count as a kaiju because he's small. So yeah, kaijus are usually large creatures. Anything large can be referred as a kaiju, by the way. Here's a Deodon or did the Torres? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's an armadillo. It's a prehistoric armadillo that's pretty huge. Looks like it's as big as like a Volkswagen Beetle a little bit. That's how large they were. They were these huge armadillos that had a spiked ball tail, similar to Ankylosaurus. That's like a bird on its back as well. Cute bird. Yeah. I did do a how to draw video on this animal and did well on YouTube, honestly. Yeah, but people usually like my prehistoric mammals drawing videos. People usually like that and stuff. Especially as the Megatherium. I guess the Megatherium drawing video I did got almost to 800 views. Honestly, thanks if you guys are interested in that. Yeah, I thought people would be more into like more realistic illustrations of these kind of animals. I mean, I guess that was a pretty good illustration, but it wasn't like realistic. I mean, compared to like actual photography or in the dictionary and stuff, like, prehistoric animals in general. People liked it anyway, so I'm glad I'm able to like get a drawing video finally to reach that many views. Yeah, so Harpy Lady, like that to draw as well. Maybe I'll eventually include her in a Falcon Force comic. At least she'll be just be Angel's sister, Angel's twin sister and stuff. Yeah, she could technically be like yeah, she could technically be like related to Angel. But he says she looks exactly like her. Yeah, this Angel with like, the more it's pretty much Angel but more anthropomorphic. Yeah, it's pretty much a cute Harpy Lady character. Here's another cute character, the Elf Lady character I like to draw. Yeah, she's sad this time. I mean, I did draw her in a different dress this time because her dress is usually longer than this. I mean, her dress is technically long, but it's like most of the dress usually covers most of her legs and stuff. In terms of the other drawings I did of her, and I keep changing up her design a little bit too much. Maybe I'll keep it consistently next time. Yeah, this is a cute elf lady character. Here's some crab characters. Yeah, this character right here is very old. I think this is when I first started using DeviantArt like years and years ago. This is one of my early characters that I used for DeviantArt and stuff. Not the channel I have now, but like the other channels I used to have. I used to have a DeviantArt channel. I probably am still able to access it, but I still don't. I am still able to go on it, but I'm not able to like change anything because I've got the password towards it a long time ago. This was way back in like 2015, I think, when I made that DeviantArt account. Yeah, that I included this character. I made this character. Yeah, I think it's called. I forgot what it was called. I think it was about a Wolverine. I think Walter the Wolverine. I think it was called. Like an old DeviantArt account. Yeah, yeah. So I technically have two DeviantArt accounts. Well, old one and the one I have now. Yeah. So I might as well just that account pretty much just lost. That's pretty much a dead account, pretty much because no one pretty much knows about it. I mean, I think it hasn't really reached that big enough for people to notice it. So like my other channel I have now. So yeah. Here's another crab character. Looks more like a crab than this one does. I guess this is a hermit crab and this is like a normal land crab. Yeah, the large claw and everything. Here's Chopper, the Afro helicopter guy. Yeah, I think I change up his wings right here, I think. Because he used to include more flappers. Not flappers, I don't know what they're called. I think that go on top of the helicopter. The lids that fly stuff. Yeah, include more like tail tail springs. I'm not sure what they're called yet. I don't know. I don't know much about helicopters, but I do know is that they're kind of cool, honestly. But in terms of like the small stuff, yeah, I don't know much about helicopters. Yeah, well, I decided to do like an helicopter guy for like just to be the opposite of the airplane lady Delta. Yeah, here's Wyvern, the Wyvern character. I had to draw as well. I think I did do this character in my. I think I included this character in my Wyvern courtship display dance video. Yeah, he tried to press a female in that video. Maybe I'll leave a link to that video because that video definitely deserves more love on YouTube at least. Especially since I have over 352 subscribers and that video can give like 20 views and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how. I guess people were more interested. Yeah. Speaking of April characters, here's Delta, the April plane lady, do like a balance dance. She's ready to fight. Yeah. I think I decided to draw her in different poses this time because different like girly poses. Yeah. So, I think I used this pose. I think I inspired this pose from one of the the female grunts from Team Rocket, the Pokemon and stuff. Because I've been playing a lot of like Fire Red enhancement hacks lately. I think it's called Pokemon Reboot, the new Pokemon Mac, where they changed the designs of all the Pokemon, all Gen 1 Pokemon. So I saw the female grunt. She did this battle pose. It's pretty cool. It looked kind of like this. So I drew the inspiration and stuff. Yeah. Here's here's Jack the Jackalope from Werewolf. Doing just hanging out. He did have more of a purpose in a werewolf for the milk coffins as well. Which I actually did finish recently. Yeah, I did a video on it. You guys check it out. It's called Werewolf the Milk Coffins. If you guys are interested, you can catch it on my channel and stuff. I probably will leave a link to the video, but people usually don't click links videos anymore. Yeah, they yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's because the attention spans are shorter than ever. Just get people to click a simple link is so jarring hard to do nowadays. Yeah, especially on the post not posts these days. He's a weasel character, like the jaw just looking up. I guess he's looking up another drawing on the top here. I guess he realizes he's a drawing in my sketchbook. Yeah, a friendly weasel character. The question mark right here, design right here. There's a mouse lady character. I had to draw as well. I've been drawing her a lot lately too. I think I pretty much include her in almost every sketchbook tour video I have. I mean, just small doodles. I like just come up with characters and stuff. The small doodles I just draw of characters. Yeah. Here's speaking of squirrel, getting ready for her date or a dance or something. Yeah, she's ready. I guess she's going on a date with Henry. Like, see, go back here. Wait, let me see. We can go all the way back. Yeah, Henry the Beaver. Yeah, she's getting dressed up to go on a date with him. Yeah, that's pretty much what the story is to this. Why she's dressed like this way, going on like a dance or like a date with Henry. I also did this drawing because I wanted to draw her in different design or different clothes this time too. Yeah, I haven't tried figure with different clothes a lot lately. I guess the basic drawing of her in like a skirt, like a purple skirt, is usually like generic and stuff. I guess I got to keep drawing her in that every drawing I do of her. It was since back then I did. Now I'm gonna try to draw her in different clothes this time. It's like I did with Luna the Vampire Bats. There's a robot character that's going for attack pose. a robot character. I did an animation of this character like years ago, like 4 years ago, honestly. And yeah, that video it's still getting used to this day as well, along with my older animations. Well, which I can appreciate because I thought those videos were pretty much dead, honestly. I mean, I guess because my channel was small, I can't expect videos to pop up in views anyway because my channel is still small. So but it was even smaller back then. So I can't just expect videos to just explode in views all of a sudden if people don't know who I am and stuff. Yeah, I guess because animations aren't really that promoted on YouTube. Or at least not like shorter animations. People usually like people usually prefer the long professional animations that are done by actual studios on YouTube nowadays, like the pilots and stuff. Yeah, yeah. You have to actually have a huge studio in order to pop up videos on YouTube. In terms of cartoons, that's way. I was just doing cartoons by myself, honestly. Here's the Axonite Warrior character. I like the jaw as well. Maybe I should maybe I should make an animation of this character one of these days. Just how I'm splashing about with his accents, the accent war character. Yeah, maybe I would color him too eventually, or at least have him like doing like a fighting mission with the robot swordsman. That would be very cool, honestly. The accent war character. Here's the bunny doll character. I like the jaw. She's being very cute and shy that way. Very cute character. Yeah, I guess she's supposed to be like a combination between a bunny and a dog. But she looks more like a dog than a rabbit, honestly. But I guess she is does kind of as a rabbit because she's technically standing. Because dogs are four-legged creatures. I guess rabbits could stand on their hind legs too. So yeah, I guess it is a combination of rabbit dog character. Yeah, she's supposed to complement the cat badger character that I made. Yeah, the cat badger character is like ferocious and intimidating, and this one's just cute and docile. Yeah, I did want to. Maybe I'll make another pilot. Just those two characters. I make like a pilot from them. Their contrary personalities that way. Here's the saber-tooth tiger man that I drew in my comics lately, and Werewolf the Milk Lavas. Well, he's like a karate master. Yeah, he's pretty much beating the crap out of everyone in that comic. I guess what changed his mind hunting them was his compassion for chivalry. I guess it is called chivalry. I guess we show like fair fighting and stuff. Yeah, so I guess because Kenji was like concerned for Luna because he accidentally like sat there in her face with laser in a comic and stuff. Yeah. Here's I can't say this. This is like an attempt to try to draw like a leopard stalking prey and stuff. Yeah, at least I tried drawing it. I think it's supposed to be like a wildcat, like a leopard or a jaguar. Yeah, I think we should add more details to the spots at least in terms of how I wanted to like design this. Yeah. I should have just done like a live draw. I people just draw this from memory, honestly. I should have just done like a live drawing of a leopard. It probably would look better. Yeah. Here's a centaur. Centaur character. There's a normal centaur. I guess he's technically the centaur from Werewolf as well. Him while his armor. This is a normal guy, honestly. This is working like a yeah, the centaur character. He is a mythical creature that I had to draw. I pretty much like to draw almost every mythical creature I can think of, honestly. Yeah. So that's been most of my drawings lately. Only have black paper left, so maybe this how many pages I have here? It's probably like 15 pages, I think. Oh, this black paper as well. So maybe I could like let me see. I have the Prina sketchbook kit here. Let me see. I do have white color pencils as well. Yeah, let me see. Maybe it's these pencils right here. White? No, this is white charcoal. Never mind. Yeah, but I guess I could use charcoal pencils with the black paper as well. Let's see. Let's see, white charcoal. Yeah, this is white charcoal pencils. Maybe, yeah, I don't know white color pencil, honestly. Maybe I have to use the white charcoal on those black paper or color pencils as well. On the black paper as well. Yeah. I really use some white charcoal or white color pencils. So I do have white color pencils, but it's not like the sketchier ones. I can use on these black paper as well. I might just use basic doodles again. That's pretty much what I have left in this Prina sketchbook. I'm pretty much almost finished with it. Maybe I'll upload a compilation of all my Prina sketchbook tour videos. It's one compilation you guys are interested in that. To the sketchbook right here. Because I am almost finished. This is that what people have. It's 3D sheets and stuff. So that's been part 5 of my Prina sketchbook tour video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it.